My hair is a bit puffy. It's not even live. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I haven't done a little bit of video in quite some time actually. Before probably the last 8 weeks of contest prep. We are now, I'd say about 12 weeks post-show. So obviously a little bit chubbier. In this video I'm going to give you guys a physique update. I've just got a shipment of Muscle Republic gear, my sponsor, so I'm going to go through all this, show you guys that, which should be really good. New season, the spring-summer collection, and hit a leg day this afternoon as well, so I'll take you guys along for that. So let's try this. See what we got here. A few nice little hats. That look good. One for you, one for me. This is the new style which I really like. I'll show you guys this. So you guys have seen that I wear a lot of those kind of, what's it called, that almost like stretchy material, like the Lululemon kind of Nike dry fit type stuff.
A bit silky.
A bit silky, yeah. This is all that.
Nice.
That's nice. And it looks quite tapered at the back there.
Try it on first.
Put that on. So guys, I wear this is an extra large. During prep, I was a large, or if I wanted something a bit tighter, I was a medium. So extra large, I'll show you this. Obviously, wouldn't wear those pants. So it's pretty nice in the arms.
Love it.
So that's an extra large, and I am about 81 kilos. What am I, 5'10"? 6'2"? I think I'm about 5'10", 5'10". So 5'10", 81 kilos, and pretty standard build. Like nothing crazy going on, unfortunately. So I've got another one of these in the grey, which is really good. I won't go through them all, but I'll show you the ones that stick out to me. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, I like the colour.
Yeah, really nice grey. They've done well with these, haven't they? So for you guys that have seen Muscle Republic from the beginning and known about this brand, seen them through Instagram, this is like the OG, the original. So Vic, the owner and the founder, came up with this design, and he was basically had a t-shirt and he was just cutting the sleeves off to get the desired look, and then he's actually got the muscle tees to come. So this is a really good one. That's just a normal tee, and for those I wear a large, so they run a little bit bigger than the tighter ones here. So this one is probably my favourite so far. It reminds me of some rugby team or gridiron team. It's got this colour combo. So this is probably, I wear this every day. It's not just to the gym, definitely. It's nice.
Great.
Ooh, black and black. Not bad. Now we're moving into the muscle tees, guys. These are a really good shape. If you don't want I'm not a massive stringer guy. Like occasionally if I'm really lean, and Alice always tells me to wear them, but I rarely wear them. I'll wear a stringer, but most of the time it's just muscle tees, and I like them kind of a little bit, almost showing the nipple. That's a good fit. That's nice. The Swift short, they're kind of like would you call it a mid-thigh, mid-quad? Pretty kind of simple short, nothing crazy. They got zips on the pockets, which is what you want when you're training, and just the logo on the bottom left there. So these are a medium in the shorts. That means my legs are too small. So they're actually a little bit longer, guys. They're like just above the knee. and perfect for work for me as well in summer training clients. This is the Aspire, the black Aspire training singlet.
Ooh, like
So
it.
it's not quite a stringer, but it's a bit more crop than the tank.
Give us a
This is
spin.
large.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. So that's a pretty good look. You can probably run these with the black or these blue shorts as well.
Cute.
And the pocket kind of comes across at an angle.
Nice.
So even though it's, what are we, October now, for the majority of my training I just wear a t-shirt or a long sleeve or even a hoodie, and I just never take it off. That's just kind of what I feel good in, and whatever you feel good in is what you need to do when you train. That's it for my Muscle Republic haul. Thanks to Vic, thanks to Jess for hooking me up and sending me this stuff. Some amazing quality gear, and what I love about it is it's not too intense. I know I'm still like a hardcore bodybuilder. I love it. I love this industry. I don't love the crazy out there designs, the skulls, the shut up and squat mentality. I've got that in my head. I don't need it on my clothes. So I love this brand because you can wear this not just in the gym. You can wear it. It's more of a lifestyle brand as well. So it's comfortable, feel good in it, and that's the main thing. Being comfortable when you train, and having numerous varieties always helps. So thank you guys, and let's pre-workout up now and get to this leg day. So guys, today's pre-workout is going to be a scoop of high volumes. This is the pump product. Chris Elkins actually got me onto this when I was in the US. I was taking this backstage for my 2 shows over there before I pumped up. So really good kind of blood flow, kind of enhancement product, I should say. Main ingredient is L-citrulline. You've got some glycerol in there and some arginine sulfate and nitrate as well, which is going to help with pumps. So I do just 1 scoop of that because it's kind of combined with a full scoop of Ghost. This is more of my stimulant-based product as well. So 1 scoop there in the Warhead Sour Cherry, and 1 scoop of high volume, which is in the Paradise Cooler flavor, and it kind of becomes this really nice tropical fruity flavor, and just my creatine for the day so I don't forget it. So guys, just put up at the gym. Today, got a full leg day, so we're gonna do some hamstrings, some quads, and some calves. This is the 1 day over a 2-week rotation, so I have 4 sessions 1 week, 5 the next. This is the 1 day that I actually do them all together. I've been splitting quads up and hamstrings up and trying to train them more frequently with less movements per day. So that seems to be working well. However, this 1 day, just to be able to get in all that frequency, I just put them together and I kind of go all out in a traditional style leg day. So got some hack squats, got some more vertical leg press, I should say, at this gym. Hamstring curls, leg extensions, I think some blood flow restricted split squats on there. I'm gonna take you guys through it. I'll do a voiceover, get in there, warm up. This workout will probably take an hour and 30 to an hour and 45 if I'm kind of productive. Got the big wigs on, so that always helps, and we'll get in there and we'll crush this. Let's go. So who doesn't love a good leg day? So really happy that I filmed this day, just for not only for you guys, but for myself as well. I love filming, and I highly recommend you guys film at least your big sets on your big movements each workout, even if it's just on your phone. It doesn't have to be the most amazing angle. It doesn't have to be freaking like your Christian Guzman edits or anything like that. Just simple filming of yourself, especially looking at those last kind of 4 reps of a typical kind of hypertrophy set. So I'm talking about that kind of 6 to 15, 20 rep range, and looking at the last few to see how your form holds up and just what's going on. So you'll see there, I started with lying hamstring curls, still one of my favorite movements. I alternate with starting my leg days with a lying hamstring curl single leg, and on the other day I'll do a double leg seated hamstring curl, which I also do in this workout. However, I go a little bit lighter and chuck it towards the tail end of this workout. So the lying single leg hamstring curl, the reason I like them is just really easy to get stable, really easy to focus on that one leg contracting and controlling. You'll find double leg you can really easily cheat and use a lot of momentum, a lot of glute and body motion. So I take that out, cut that out completely, and just focus on one hamstring working and taking a lot of load and really also warming up quite nicely for these hack squats right here. So this is my first set of hacks. I'm going to let this clip roll from now. Alright guys, one more set of hacks. I've gone up to 3 plates now. This is one of those sets that it's going to require me to be pretty switched on. All sets should be, but this hack certainly feels very heavy. I think the angle's a little bit different to what I'm used to, so I'm getting a ton of quad, and I've only done one pretty much set of 17 reps, so I want to get about 12 here. So if I film it, I'll get it. So second and final set of hacks here, landing in that 12 to 16 rep range. My first set, I got a few more reps than I thought just because I wasn't used to this exact hack and the way I'd kind of set it up. However, this second one I think landed me at about 13 reps, I believe. And the main cues here is I'm just controlling the eccentric on the way down, thinking about kind of anywhere from like 2 to 4 seconds, really owning every millimeter. And then as I get to the bottom, slight pause and just really contracting the quads and driving up hard. So getting a lot of tension, a lot of bang for your buck, and using the hack for that stability and that nice line that it gives you, and safety as well on the lower back. So I'm going to let this set roll here. This was a pretty good set and I was happy with how it turned out. As Flex Lewis would say, that's the fucking set I want. Brilliant. So that was hacks done. So I'd done hamstring curls, I did hacks, and then I went on to a little bit more direct quad work through these leg extensions here. You'll see at the start of this set, I strapped in with a seat belt. Highly recommend you guys purchase a seat belt if your hack squat does not have one. I literally went to Bunnings, which is a local hardware store, got a seat belt, and I just wrap it kind of under the chair so it's pulling your hips down in that 90-degree angle where the back rest kind of connects with your upper quad, I guess, or your glutes. So you're at that 90-degree, you're really being pulled down, so you're getting a ton of tension through the quads. Your hips are not lifting up. And then the other thing I'm doing here is trying to rip those handles off with my fingers there. I always say to my clients, if you snap those handles off, you've done really, really well. That's literally my goal. As harder you pull down there, the more tension you can create through your quads. And on these, just think of exploding up, getting a good shortened contraction at the top through your quads, and then slowly releasing it back down, still owning that bottom bit there. So on these, I believe it was one set of about 15. Then I dropped the weight. I go again. I think I got, I'm not even sure, maybe 6. And then at the end, I just finish the quads completely off with some partial reps, which is just pretty much anything you got, bottom half of the range of motion, and just till you really can't move it anymore. And that does suck. So it's one all-out set on these. Again, guys, this isn't a super high volume day. The amount of working sets are pretty low, but the quality is there.
And as I said, the frequency is really high. So I hit legs in another 2 days time with hamstrings, then another 2 days time for quads. So a good amount over the whole week. So after the leg extensions, we move on to lower back extensions. And on these I do 2 sets. Again, pretty high rep, trying to round my upper back. I still haven't perfected my form on these. I'm always watching other people's stories or posts about these. It's one exercise that if I want to feel really well on my glutes, I can. I just can't get enough hamstring out of it as I want. I don't know if it's my levers, what it is. I feel them working, but I lose a fair bit of tension right at the top. I just get my glutes kind of take over. I know how to turn it into a lower back movement, that's for sure. However, I want to keep this on the glute and hamstring, so I'm going to keep them in. And they do feel good as well, just from a kind of stability standpoint, and also my hip kind of rehab, prehab. I love just having them in there, and I could almost do this movement every day if it was just body weight. But you'll see there I did a 20 kilo plate, 45 pounds, and just repped it out as well, so it felt really good. And my final 2 exercises, I didn't actually, 3 exercises, I didn't film one of them, which was my blood flow restricted single leg split squats, which was just basically chasing a big pump at the end of the session. But this movement here was another hamstring movement. Big focus of mine is hamstrings, guys. Seated hamstring curl. What am I doing? About half stack, so nothing crazy heavy. This machine isn't that heavy anyway. And I'm just doing that from 12 to 16 reps, 2 sets. And then after this, I took about a 2-3 minute rest. I went into a higher and wider leg press. This you'll see this machine here, this angle. My angle here probably doesn't show it justice. It is quite a high angle. It's the closest thing to a vertical leg press aside from using a Smith machine or a vertical leg press, which I do on my other day. And the main focus here is just keeping my tailbone pinned down and driving my knees, keeping them out, and almost think of sliding your feet down and together towards the floor. That's going to really ensure you're using as much adductors, glutes, and hamstring as possible. You're still going to get a little bit of quad out of it, but I'm trying to minimize the quad involvement and just focus on the glutes and the hams, or the hammies really on this one. So I did 1 set there of 20, did a rest pause, did it again, and just did 2 rounds of that. So it's pretty savage way to finish, and then moved into the single leg blood flow restriction split squats. So guys, hope you enjoyed it. That's all the footage I have. I'm going to keep these videos coming. I always love putting them up, so keep working on it. And yeah, let me know if you like this video, like the content, and go check out Muscle Republic if you like the look of the gear.